And then in midlife, like my late 30s, I guess, I found out that a very dear family member of mine, whom I had intensely admired, whom everyone in the Adventist church had intensely admired, had been a serial child predator in his role working for the church, and the church had covered up for him over and over again. The classic high control religion move where they just shame the victim, move the perpetrator, and it happens again and again, right? And I stumbled on, it was actually a very freak coincidence, but I made the acquaintance of one of the, I think it's maybe the first victim, but you never know that with these things. And she and I became very good friends, and she was instrumental in telling me, like, you are not deconstructed, you have not done any work in healing and uncovering. You need to look at your family, you need to look at yourself, you need to look at the church. And at the time I was not receptive to that message, but I started writing the book anyway, and I thought it was going to be a story about what I'd found out about my family and the church. And then over the years and more arc of my life, and continuing friendship with her, it became clear that I really needed to revisit all of those things that she said. And so I started deconstructing maybe 6 or 7 years ago. And that's when I really started working on the book, because I realized it wasn't the story about that out there, my family, the church. It was about this in here, and how all of that had formed me, and how I had just literally, like a dog with a stick, like drug all of that horrible trauma with me through life. And it had not been a healthy existence.